Microphone. Today I was trying to come up with a concept for a video, brainstorming for like 2.5 hours, and I couldn't find anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to my girl Ashley, Best Dressed, watch some of her videos, get some ideas from her, and then come back and just copy them. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. This is a thrift flip. No guys, but in all seriousness, I've been loving her channel lately, Best Dressed. If you guys have not seen her, I'll link it below. Her channel is really amazing. She does these thrift flip videos where she goes to the thrift store, gets some pieces, comes back, and then kind of like DIYs them and flips them into more trendy or unique items. And that's exactly what I wanted to do today. I'm wearing my Michigan. I just look like I am a mask jock looking for a... Never mind, I'll not finish that sentence, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you do. If you don't, then do a little research, but don't do it when your parents are looking. And so the first project that I'm going to be working on is a pair of black skinny jeans. I found these for only $5 at the thrift store. I'm going to be taking these and just reinventing them, giving them a new waistline, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're jumping into the first project here, and I'm using my thrifted jeans. So excited about these, but I'm also going in with some masking tape, and I'm basically masking off the entire portion of the jean that I don't want to be sprayed, and you'll see what I mean in a second here. So I'm going around the waistband and also the belt loops, and just taping off that section, and I'm also using a little bit of paper towel just to go over so I don't have to really add too much tape. And keep in mind that you don't have to put these paper towels to use. You can really use them for multiple projects to come. Just keep them in a little drawer or something so you don't have to, like, you know, waste them, because it's kind of a waste of paper if you think about it. And I'm going in with this fabric spray paint. This is like shimmer fabric spray paint. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I've used it on my Target DIY projects that I featured on my channel a while back, and it's amazing. I've even washed the pants that it used them on, and it's still there. Like, it's magic. And then I also did it to the backside, and I decided to take off the Express logo just so I can fully spray that back section all the way around. I used masking tape, masked it off, and then used my paper towels just to, like, sort of make sure that nothing was getting off in the bottom section of the pants, and then used my spray paint and just went over with a nice quick coat of the spray paint on the bottom section there. And you can reveal it all by pulling off the masking tape and just letting it dry overnight, and you have a brand new pair of sort of like rock star pants, which I think are really fun. I'm gonna take this shirt from like $4 thrifted item to like $28 giftable item, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, you can give it to someone, maybe make your friend one, or just keep it yourself. I'm taking this plain blue basic tee that I got from the thrift store in my last video that you guys saw, and I'm just gonna be embroidering on a little fun phrase on there. I then wanted to embroider a little quirky quote on this shirt here. So I found this one. It says, "Eat pasta, run faster," and I just love the way that that sounded and like looked on the shirt. So I am penciling it in with just a basic pencil, but I actually did end up going back and using a pen to kind of go over it because I couldn't really see it when I started actually embroidering it on there. But I just kind of laid out my design, and then I grabbed an embroidery needle and some thread, and I just threaded that on there. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I accidentally like bought an embroidery needle that wasn't sharp. It was like kind of like rounded on the end, which is not the best when you're doing projects like this. So make sure that when you guys are out like buying embroidery needles, buy one that's freaking sharp, because it took me so much longer to try to push through this fabric, and it also made the holes so much larger, which in the end kind of made the like actual embroidery look a little bit like sloppy, because the holes were so big that the thread was just like kind of bleeding. Just annoying, just basically illegal. So I went through with my embroidery needle, and I've done embroidery on my channel so many times before. It's pretty simple and easy. And I just embroidered on the word "eat pasta, run faster." And it took me like maybe 30 minutes maximum, nothing too crazy at all. And then basically when you're all done, you can just tie off the thread in the back of it. You can use any color you want, use your imagination, find some fun designs, and there you go. Eat pasta, run faster. I have an avid love for sweaters, but almost every single men's sweater is the same. They're all a crew neck silhouette, a little oversized, they're all knitted the same way, unless you're gonna go and like spend like $1,800 on a Calvin Klein Raf Simons sweater, which is not the tease. I'm going to be creating a more cropped silhouette with a rustic hem on the sweater line. It's super easy, it's super simple, and it's gonna cost you not a dime more than the sweater costs you. This project is a little bit more for like the experimental, fashionable person, if you will. I'm just using some scissors and a knit sweater I found at the thrift store. This one's actually H&M brand. I find a ton of H&M at the thrift store, to be honest with you guys. And I'm also just cutting off the bottom kind of like chunky hem section. And I wanted to share with you guys, if you wanted to create like a cropped sweater, you can cut it like underneath that second stripe and then sew on that bottom section again. But I didn't want to do that, so I'm actually just cutting off a little bit more, but I wanted to give you guys that option too. And all I did was I cut this kind of to create a more cropped silhouette, and then I'm going in and just fraying the edge of the sweater. And this is really cool to do with a lot of different knits. This one was really nice because it didn't unravel too much, so I was able to give it a really nice frayed look without it like coming undone completely. And this kind of gives it that like All Saints vibe, which I think is really fun, like a good bit of edge to your outfit. So I actually just layer one of these like more cropped silhouette sweaters over a basic t-shirt, and you're ready to take on the day. So many of you guys, including myself, have been rocking suit pants lately. Like, they are so fun. I love the way that they look. A nice juxtaposition between like a t-shirt or like a hoodie or something. Throw on the suit pant, you have that business but party on the top. I thought we would take a pair of suit pants I found at the thrift store. They're Kenneth Cole brand, and just making them a little bit more edgy, a little bit more fun, maybe a little bit Balenciaga-esque / Alic Studio vibes. So this little flip here is super simple and easy. So I'm basically finding the side seam of my trousers, and I'm just going to be gluing on some chain. And this is just chain I had in my stash from Michael's. I bought it on a roll. I think it was like $8. Use a half-off coupon and it's $4. Live your life. And I just took some fabric glue that is great for bonding metal, fabric, wood, anything. It's called Fabri-Tac. It's amazing. And I glued down this chain on the side seam of the pant. I really wanted to create more like an edgy vibe to this pant because I already have so many black pants that I just thought I'm gonna create one that has some chain on it, because chain's kind of trendy, metal's kind of trendy and fun, so why not include them both on a pair of pants? So that's what I did. I just glued it all the way down the side seam of the pant, and then once you're completely done, you can cut it off and you have this pant. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I roll up my sleeves and they fall. Like, I'm looking to show off the tats, like that is why I got them. Yes. But sometimes the sleeves come unrolled, especially on oversized shirts. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice quick hack / tip on how to keep those up. This next one here is for all my Urban Outfitters Thaddeanas out there. Like, I am one of them too, for sure. So basically, this little tip hack trick is to roll up the sleeves of your shirt, and we're gonna make them stay there. Like, we're gonna make these sleeves stay so that they don't fall. I'm using some thread and a needle. I probably should have got white thread, but I only had black thread, so you know what? It's good. We're going to make it work. You're gonna find the top portion of the sleeve and just simply go from the underside back out using your thread and make the tiniest little stitches that you can, basically microscopic little stitches. These are just going to hold your cuff in place, so that way when you actually wear the shirt, the cuff doesn't come undone. So I do this on the top portion and the bottom portion, but if you really wanted to be safe, I would do it like on 4 different points, kind of like a plus sign, one at the top, one at the bottom, one at the left side, one at the right side, just to really reinforce it. I've done this so many times to some of my favorite shirts because I absolutely hate when they fall on you. It's just so frustrating and so annoying and also so illegal. So basically, this helps you guys with that. But I also had one more quick idea for you guys since I have this Michigan shirt out. This is kind of to create more of like a sporty kind of varsity element. You can just crunch up and roll up your sleeves as much as you possibly can, like I did here. And then I'm just adding in a couple of sewing tacks in there just to make sure that it doesn't move or anything. And that's how you have more of a like short sleeve varsity style shirt. And there you go, a couple new pieces from the thrift store. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So I hope I fulfilled all of your guys' Tumblr fantasies in this video, because I know I kind of did myself, and I'm really excited to be wearing some of these pieces out for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and all of those different thrift flips in the video. If you did and you would like me to create more of these, please feel free to give a thumbs up below. And also make sure to check out Ashley from Best Dressed, because her channel's so iconic and so good. I'll put it in the description box, but I wanted to do stuff for men too, because men's clothing can be kind of tricky, because first of all, there's not a lot of places to shop for men's clothing. Second of all, those places places that you do shop from, they never have like the trendy items that you want. And third of all, it's just easier to do it yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for brand new videos every single week, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.